you can optimize your and set your settings in Steam to make sure that this doesn't happen unless you do push. So I would recommend you look up one of the Steam videos on how to make sure you can control the time that background downloads are occurring. Okay, so if the game is highly action oriented, it's going to use up a lot more of your resources, so you have to kind of plan ahead depending on the game. I play sometimes first person shooters, zombie games, and there's a lot of action on the screen, so I configure for the highest setting. But if you're doing something a little bit more low key, you know, then you can have some more leeway in what your settings are configured at. Now, finally, the third reason that we have a lot of lag and drop frames is OBS. Just simply, OBS isn't really configured correctly. I did a how to set up OBS video if you want to go back and look at that, but people don't realize what the minimum internet speed is for Twitch, and I kind of want to talk about that. If you're new to Twitch and you're trying to, you're excited and all that, and you want to stream, well, if you want to stream at the bare minimum, and this is what I would advise you, the bare minimum is HD 720p at 25 frames per second. You're going to get a kind of lower quality HD, but it's somewhat acceptable. If you want to stream at that, you need to make sure that your upload speeds are anywhere from 3 to 5. Okay, and that's going to give you the bare minimum quality 720p 25 frames per second. If you want to go super high def, like 1080p at 30 frames per second, you need to really have a minimum of 9 to 20 on your upload. Now, you notice I'm not mentioning anything about download speeds because most people's internet speeds are more than
Hello guys, today it's a great day, nice Tuesday, that I have found you can upload very fast. How you increase your upload speed. Now to increase your upload speed, to upload to YouTube, you need a good upload speed to upload your videos fast to the YouTube or anywhere you want to upload or share it. Now this trick works with almost around the world, like every ISP, general internet. It's not the ultra surf that people has been using it a lot because that sucks. Today we got a new program called Hotspot Cheat. So before we do, I did a couple of tests over here. As you can see, my upload speed sucks. It's 1.81 only. So this is without the program I'm using right now. So let's see. We don't really bother about the download, how much it goes. We need the upload. So yeah, let's wait for it until it completes. Come on, come on. You fucking slow, come on. Okay. It's 1.7 to 1.8 generally, you can say. It ends up with 1.5. Wow. Okay. This is the program. Where is it? Where is it? That's my chill. You just hit connect, and boom, you're connected to the United States. And by the way, this one works with any browser that you have. Let's refresh. Make sure you're connected. Now, some servers might be a bit laggy, you can say, because it's gonna be a little bit slower, your ping gonna be a little bit higher, but still the upload gonna be massive, faster. It has to be faster. In some case, if it is slower, what you need to do is just disconnect and reconnect it again until you find a good server. Now for me, as I can see, this one looks like a dead server as it's not loading the page. So let's give it a couple more seconds, maybe it refreshes or something, I don't know. But it has to work in some cases, because I've been testing it a lot and uploading my videos with this one. Come on, you're slowing down my video. Come on. Holy shit. Fuck. Speed test is not loading. Holy crap. Ah. Still. Come on, come on. Load the goddamn map, come on. Yes! There you go. Okay, now we are on Atlas, I don't know where. Okay. Seriously, it is bad. Holy shit. Okay, let's see if it is increasing my upload. Free. stable and
sufficient to be able to download. The biggest effect that the influence that you might have on your stream is your upload speed, because that's where the main bottleneck happens. The other thing that you need to make sure is that you have good hardware, that you have 8 gigs or more of RAM and a decent graphics card. So if you don't have a decent graphics card, or at least 6 to 8 or more gigs of RAM, and then your your upload speed is too low for what you're trying to broadcast out, then you could be having issues with like having drop frames or good quality being produced and stuff like that. So make sure that yours are already cleared out before we do the next big thing. So let's go ahead and look at that. So what I have in front of me is what my internet speed is. I don't have really fast internet. I don't do the 1080p at 30 frames per second. I can't afford it. I live in a country town. So I have kind of like the bare minute requirements, and my download speed is right here, and you can do this at speedtest.net, or one of my favorite ones is Speakeasy. And here's my upload. It's 5.77. It's really good right now. Now, don't trust that number. It could be a plus negative of that. So the secret to configuring your OBS to be able to solve your drop frames is this. Your max bitrate and buffer size is exactly, or more or less less than half of your upload speed. So I always like to pretend that my upload speed is at 5, because that gives me a little bit of a buffer for TeamSpeak or any other programs that are using my bandwidth in addition to my game. See if I can do it now. And in encoding, here's what I have. Here it is. If my up is at 5, then exactly half of that will be something like 2500, and your buffer should be, so that should be like 2500. Like I said, I do so much with Twitch. I have like maybe 10 programs running in the background besides my my OBS. I have my chat and a bunch of other things. And so I budget that into my stream, and not just the game. So I reduced the max bit rate to 2200 and the buffer to 22. If you do that, like I've been able to get anywhere less than 1% drop frames. It's never going to be completely perfect, but these days and age, I've been able to frame broadcast at 30 frames per second. And at 720p and get a decent quality experience for my users. So, if you have any questions, guys, I really